I'm trying out hair products today to see how it'll do with my wavy curly hair. So my purpose for this video is to figure out what is the best hair product for curly, wavy hair. So I have 2 sea salt sprays, and most of the other ones are just like creams or they're like clays or products. Okay, so this will be our first one. We'll use the salt spray to begin with because I feel like it's a lot easier to wash out. So basically it just says spray into wet or dry hair and then let it air dry. So I'm gonna do that, then I'll let it air dry. I'm probably gonna do this wrong, you guys. Don't judge me. That was probably a lot, but it says to scrunch it too. I guess, is that how you scrunch stuff? Yeah, so I play like sports and I work out and stuff like that. I like having stuff that doesn't wash out, you know? Because when stuff washes out, it just, I don't know, it's irritating for me because then it gets greasy and all over the place. So this says to scrunch it like I'm trying to do right now. I'm not sure if I'm doing that all that well. So it says to air dry or use a diffuser for more volume or something. But I'm gonna go blow dry it to see if it'll give it like more volume and if it'll dry quicker. This blow dryer is my sister's blow dryer. So yeah, it's not mine, I swear. I don't usually blow dry my hair, but we're gonna do it today. Okay, now I gotta let it air dry. So it's been about 5 minutes and honestly, I kind of like how it is. It's fairly natural. It hasn't dried all the way completely, so I can still feel like the product stuff in it. I feel like I may have put too much product in it because it got kind of wet, but it is curling it. My hair is like embracing its natural curl. So overall, I feel like I do like this. I feel like I need to use less of it when I do. Also, let it dry, give it a little bit more time. So this video doesn't take up a bunch of time. Instead of me showing me washing my hair every single time, I'm just going to wash it in between every single product switch, if that makes sense. I feel like it does. All right, so I'm gonna be using the next salt spray. Basically, it says to spray this into wet hair from top to bottom and then basically scrunch like the other stuff. That doesn't smell bad. That smells pretty good. This is Catwalk by Tiggy. It's like salt water, so I need a scrunch. Hey Siri, what does scrunch mean?
As a verb, it means make a loud crunching noise.
Okay, so this is like air dried as well, and I feel like this is a pretty similar result to the other salt spray. I feel like I do need to give this one a little bit like more time with it. It smells so good, I swear. So good. It smelled like a woman. It smelled like perfume. Maybe that's why I liked it so much. Okay, now we're gonna be using the coconut cream hibiscus smoothie. This stuff smells so good, I wanna drink it. I just got some on my hands. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that. Well, this may not be the best. It says used for like braids. You know, what do you say in these videos? Like, what do you talk about? I live in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. It's where we were born and raised, my family and I. Like I said in my last video, I'm moving to Provo, Utah. I'll be there for only a couple months. I'll be going down there for the semester, hanging out with friends, learning, and just having a good time with some people. All right, so, I mean, this is interesting, but I feel like this right here would, if I got it wet, it would wash out and it would like leak all over my head and it would look like a grease ball. I feel like I've already come to my own conclusion with this. This would be good if I wasn't gonna jump in the lake like in the summertime. So conclusion, I'm not really sure if I like this one. I'm gonna go wash it out. The next one is Curl and Style Milk. It's the same brand as the other one. So I guess this one's pretty similar. This just says to apply to your hair, and then I'm pretty sure it says Curl and Style Milk. I don't even think this has milk in it. I like the smell of it. It smells super good. It smells like coconuts, but I'm not sure. Do girls like guys' hair when it smells like coconuts or like flowers? See, these are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves. Because I don't really mind smelling like a coconut thing if girls don't mind it. Okay, so for this, honestly, it's not bad. It's a good one, except I'm not sure how it would be if it got wet. Like if it would like grease or like leak out. That was the 4th one. We're getting kind of low on time, so I gotta make this quick. Now we're on to number 5. This is Bedhead. Smells pretty good as well. Smells more of like the manlier smell, you know? So I read the directions and it basically says to apply to damp or dry hair. Apply. And I'm seeing if this will help it to be curlier or wavier. What do you guys think? I didn't like how it didn't feel natural, like it was it almost felt like it was like ripping my hair out when I was trying to style it. Next is the Crew Grooming Cream. All right, let's see how this looks. It isn't really doing a whole lot for making my hair curly or straight. It is kind of just pushing and forming in the direction of where I pushed it. But it is very light, which I like. Okay, so I like this, but I've noticed that you can't, like once you form it, you can't really like form it down anymore. Like look at this. It's like coming apart in like sections and stuff. Like it's already molded and then it's like flat up here. While if I like push it up, it's like curly and kind of like it stays up there. So I mean, if I'm wanting to keep it in like one way, then it's not bad. So anyway, it's not super bad, the Crew grooming cream. I hope it doesn't wash out like all the other stuff, which it may, but there's only one way to find out. The next one is Crew defining paste. Okay, we got 4 more. So this one says basically to do the same thing as the other Crew, which is take a tiny small amount and apply to towel dried hair. Already finding out that I'm not really sure if I like this one, to be honest. If I'm going for like an Elvis Presley look, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Maybe a little out of control. You know what I mean? So the Crew defining paste, it's good for like if you're wanting it to be wavy and like curly on top. It's not bad. Okay, so the next one is Hans de Fuco Quicksand. Used on dry hair for gravity defying volume and beachy texture. Also great as a dry shampoo. So we'll see how this is. Look at this. This is kind of weird. Looks like pistachio ice cream or like Play-Doh. It actually sort of smells like Play-Doh. So we're just gonna take a liberal amount. It's really oily. Is there actually sand in this? I feel like there actually is sand in this. It's making my hair feel sandy almost. There has to be sand or something in this to making my, like, have this much volume in my hair. Anyway, it is giving me like a lot of volume, but let's see what it looks like if I were to like push it down. I'm not really sure I like it pushed down, to be honest. It doesn't look good pushed down with Hans de Fuco Quicksand. But going up, doesn't look bad, but I feel like it's a little too dry for me. Let's do this. This is the Paul Mitchell Mitch Stronghold Styling Clay. I'm warning you right now, this may not be the best. This is a really thick clay. I think clay is probably better for shorter hair, I'm realizing now. This isn't bad. I feel like if you are gonna use this clay stuff, you have to use it when your hair's a little wet or else you're gonna rip your hair out. Thankfully my hair is pretty wet, so it doesn't do that. Yeah, not bad. Okay, let's see what it looks like if I were to like scrunch it up, you know? Not bad. I'm not sure it has a lot of volume. I like the Mitch one a bit. I like it, it's pretty cool. The only bummer about the Mitch styling clay is that it has no directions on it. All right, so the last and final product is Woody's Blue Clay. So this is honestly the stuff that I use most of the time, and I think I'm reconsidering after this video. The only problem with this is that it's really straight, and it doesn't really give me the natural like wavy or curliness that my hair should be doing. And I don't know, I'm not really sure what that means. And pushing it down, it doesn't look super bad, but still even then, it's just straight. Like, it like straightens my hair out. And I'm not really sure why. I feel like it's clay and it's very strong, and so when it is in my hair, it like doesn't allow my hair to be able to do much. While I mean, if I force it, it doesn't look bad. Like see, like this. And then it also has like a decent amount of volume in it. So let's begin where we started. So this is my take on testing out all these products. I feel like ultimately what ones I like the most is this one right here, the salt spray. I feel like if my hair was a bit longer, it would work really well with it. But also I feel like a mixture of this and one of the clays would be really well. I couldn't really decide on which ones I like the most, so I feel like these 3 right here are my favorite. I like Woody's for the summertime with like short hair jumping in and out of like water. And I really like this American Crew grooming cream. I don't know, I feel like it went really well. And then the salt spray, I felt like I loved the smell of it, and also it made my hair curly. So maybe a mixture of all of these together would look good. All right. How do we look? Look at, oh my gosh. Just kidding. This isn't a mixture of all of them. I just spiked up my hair. Subscribe, like, and watch one of these videos. So I'll see you guys in the next video.